Alright guys, back for another video. Look, I gotta tell you, it's been tough. I'm in the car right now. I'm about to head off up north. Don't you normally go that far north? Only on occasions, and tonight's one of those occasions where now the scenic rim where I usually go and shoot is going to be probably cloudy a bit later on, and look, probably up north is going to be too, but I think there's a little gap in the clouds where I can get a shot. I'm going to take it because I tell you what, it's been tough. We've had some pretty bad weather, and I think it's been just over a month, about a month since I was last out, but even that last time I was out, it was a very quick stint getting eaten by mosquitoes. So yeah, I'm going north. I'm going to stop yabbering. I'm going to start driving. It's going to take me over an hour to get there. I'll chat to you more when we get to the location. All right. So I'm at my location now. You probably can't see me properly because I need to put a light on, don't I? Okay. So I'm at my location, and you might be able to hear the ocean. That's because I'm at the beach. I don't normally like shooting at the beach. I can already see some issue already, and that's because of sea haze. Some salt air, which is gonna play a little bit of havoc with my shots, but we will see what happens. But I will continue to walk. I've got a bit of a walk in the sand, so it's not going to be a bit of fun. So I get to my position, and then when I get there, when I get there, I'll talk to you for a bit longer. It's a bit dangerous walking in the dark with a light shining in my eye. All right, I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so I've reached the location. Look, I don't think the haze is going to be too much of an issue, as I was saying before. The tide's high. I knew it was going to be high when I got here, but I was sort of hoping that maybe it wasn't going to be too bad, but it's quite high, so the composition that I wanted isn't going to work. So I'm going to have to make do with what I've got. There's still some nice rocks here, so I'm going to probably use some of those rocks as a foreground interest. So I'm going to try and suss out a good composition using them, and then because directly straight out to the ocean is where the Milky Way is rising. So yeah, a few clouds around, tiny little ones, nothing crazy, but enough to be in the shot. But beggars can't be choosers. I just haven't been able to get out to shoot now for a month, and I need to get my Milky Way fix. So I am going to set up my tracker and camera, try and find a tripod, try and find a composition, and then we'll get into it, We'll get into it, and I'll fingers crossed we can get a shot tonight. But yeah, I can see Antares, Ralfuki, Scorpius's tail up above the horizon, so yeah, it's time to get cracking. I'll chat to you guys again in a second. Okay. All right, I'm at this next little talking bit quick. We've got a time lapse going, so this light is probably absolutely annihilating the foreground of that time lapse, but you'll see that later. Look, I found a composition. I'm going to run with it. I'm not going to go too crazy tonight because I said the high tide's there. So I'm going to do my track shots of the sky back here in the safety of the dry rocks, because it's at night and you don't want to be taken by surprise by a rogue wave. So I don't want to be trying to do some long exposure track shots down by the water's edge, and then all of a sudden a freak wave comes up and just takes out all my gear, because that would be horrendous. So I'm going to do my track shots back here, and then once I've done those and got that in the bag, I can recompose my camera and get into a nice little spot for the foreground. That's going to be slightly closer to the water, because there's some really nice lines and patterns in the rocks in the foreground. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that as the shot. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn this light off. I guess we'll see how the night goes, because there's still clouds around, so I don't know how sure it's going to go. The light pollution is probably worse than I thought. I thought it wouldn't be as bad as it is, but look, it's good to be out under stars. I can see stars, so I'm stoked. But anyway, I'll stop yapping and reckon my time lapse. Actually, I might chuck that time lapse up next, and yeah, I'll talk to you after that. All right, test. So one thing I didn't mention was when actually polar aligning my tracker, my Star Adventurer, I just wanted to bring up, I get asked this a fair bit, and I see the question a lot about polar aligning in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm an iPhone user, which I'm actually filming on right now, but I know there is another app for Android, but for Apple anyway, it's called PS Align Pro. It's a great app. I'll chuck up the app on the screen now. I'll put it just over on the side here. And I just use that app to essentially polar align my tracker. It's rough, but it's good enough. Like, I just did a test shot then, doing a 1 minute exposure at 24mm. I'm only doing, like, was it 1600 ISO. I might see if I can go down to 2 minutes, but it might not be needed, to be honest. But yeah, it's polar align's good enough to do 1 minute tracked shots. So, and it took me like not long at all, like less than a minute. So, just wanted to bring that up. It's a great little app. If you've got an iPhone, if you've got an Android, I think it's just called like Polar Align Pro, or it's not quite called. It's not called PS Align Pro, but it's something similar. But yeah, you can find it on Android. If I can find out what it was or what it is, I will try and link it down below in the description anyway. But look, I've still got a bit more time. The cloud is clearing. It is forecast to get relatively clear by 11, so we're about 20 minutes away from that. I thought I was going to have the shot done by 11, but no, the core's still a bit low on the horizon. It's got to get through that sea mist. I wanted to get a bit higher, so I'll stay set up here with the tracker, and I'll just wait till it's in the nice spot. I'll take some shots, hopefully these clouds do clear, and then I can get some nice clear images of the Milky Way. But yeah, all right. I will, yeah, now you can check out that time lapse. All right, see you guys. Check it out. The dew. Well, I guess it is dew. Build up. Bag's a little wet as well. That's saturated. But somehow my lenses aren't fogging out, so we're good for now. All right. Thought I'd come down to the shoreline and give you a bit of a look at what I'm going to be shooting. Now, I've got these rocks here, As you can see, we've got some nice lines for the foreground, and that's leading straight out towards the Milky Way, which I don't mind. Get down nice and low, do some long exposures, and focus stack this foreground. I reckon it'll look pretty cool. But if I walk up this way a bit more, a bit closer to the water, which, you know, you've got to be careful. I do have more lines, but with actual lifts and rises of the rocks, and then I've got actual sort of rise and rocks and boulders. So, and there's still lines. So I don't know. I just don't know. I might do a couple of comps. We'll see how we go with time. But I thought I'd give you a quick little rundown on what the foreground's sort of looking like here. Just got to watch out for the rogue waves. They come through every probably half hour, I reckon. But the tide should be going back out soon. Oh, here's a little one to my left here. You see the water? It's not quite, it's only just making it, but yeah, you got to watch out. They sort of wash up out of nowhere. All right, I'm going to go and finish off my track shots. I'm almost finished, and then get into these foregrounds. Done. Finally, a clear night, so this should all work out. Feel pretty good about it. Took a while to get all the photos. Yeah, it's not often I have to focus stack as much as I did. I was pretty low down to the ground, and yeah, the texture of the rocks looks awesome in the photo, so a little bit different, you know, shooting down here at the beach rather than out in the, I guess, the valleys of the scenic rim. But yeah, I predominantly shoot out that way. I like shooting out that way. Skies are darker as well. It's great spot out there. So, but yeah, stoked. Fingers crossed that all came out. I guess you've probably already seen the photo by now. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Sorry about this video being so in your face. I just wasn't sure if I could commit to filming on the bigger camera. So I thought I'd just bring my phone and we'll just do it this way. A bit more, I guess, raw, and you're sort of with me a bit closer as we go take these photos. But yeah, that's another night under the stars done, finally. Actually, I don't even know if I told you where I was. I'm up on the Sunshine Coast at Point Cartwright. So that's where the photo was taken. I've never shot Astro here before. I sort of wanted to. Didn't get the shot I wanted, but that means it just means I have to come back another time. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. What is it now? 12:30. So not too late. I'll get home about 1:30ish or so. But yeah, if you do like this sort of videos, let me know if you like this sort of raw video like this, or if you like the more, I guess, curated ones with all the B-roll and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, if you do like it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell and give this video a like. That helps out the channel, gets that video out there and in front of more people's eyes, and you know, it helps me out. But yeah, awesome guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.